Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat back with another video, and in this video I'm covering yet another hack. Another hack has happened, and this time it's Pickle Finance. Now previously on the channel I had already covered two hacks. I'd covered Value DeFi Hack and then Orion Protocol. These are just recent. These were only happened like last week, and then now Pickle Finance. So we're going to talk a little bit about this hack, and we're also going to talk a little bit about what I've already emphasized. And for you DeFi heads out there that are just absolutely love DeFi, well, you're not going to like what I'm about to tell you. So let's get into the video. Thanks for coming back, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I upload my videos immediately. For anyone that is new to the channel, welcome. For anyone that is returning, welcome back. Guys, Pickle Finance got hacked. 19 million DAI drained out of one of their smart contract pools, and it seems that this is a regular occurrence now. So let's just go and see what happened. On the 21st at 6:37 p.m. UTC, Pickle Finance pDai pickle jar. So this is a new pool that is in the Pickle Finance's pickle jar, and it had pDai, or the synthetic pDai, which held DAI. It was hacked, and 19,759 and 335. Oh, well, let's back that up again. 19,759,000 DAI, 355. Sorry, guys, I read it wrong purposely because, I wanted to emphasize a point. Dude, that's 20 million DAI. $20 million. DAI is a stable coin that's pegged to $1 USD. $20 million. Bye-bye, guys. If you invest, or you're in Pickle Finance and this is your DAI, I mean, dude, you just lost a shitload of money. Anyway, shortly after, a group of white hackers approached the core team and began working to figure out the situation. The first step was to reverse engineer the transaction and see if you can write the code to replicate the attack. Many hours, the team, now totaling more than 10 people, finally figured out how this was executed. They say this was a very complicated attack and involved many components of the Pickle Protocol. As of right now, it does not seem that any of the funds are at risk while we work to remove the attack vector. The white hack group have decided that we should not publish any details of the actual attack yet, although we have taken steps to mitigate further attacks. We do not want to tempt fate in the meantime. Once the fix is in, estimated time 22nd 1300 UTC, we shall have more to disclose. So at this point, these are the actual controller fixes. The time lock transaction, the offending logic, proxy logic was revoked. Deposits in the jar may resume safely. Refrain from depositing. We want to thank the DeFi community for their support in this difficult time. The entire Pickle Finance community appreciates your support. Yeah, obviously, it'd be a difficult time for those people that lost their DAI. This is how this was, I guess, orchestrated, and how people lost their DAI. So many attacks, many transactions. Guys, this sort of stuff, it's heartbreaking to those people that are, invested money into these pools, into these protocols, and there's got to be something that's going to change with these protocols. I mean, yeah, DeFi is great. DeFi is, the latest thing. It's going to change finance as we know it and so forth. And I'm not going to rabbit on too much about it. I've already talked about this in a previous video. At the end of my Value DeFi, I talked about how DeFi right now is just, it's the Wild Wild West. There's some good coders that have coded this stuff, but these DeFi protocols are getting hacked because they're finding backdoors and they're finding ways to manipulate the protocol. And these protocols are only as good as the people that code them. Okay, they're not like a central brain that knows what transactions are happening. All it is just code, and it's when something is executed, that code is got to do a certain thing. Okay, it doesn't know how to react to other transactions. It doesn't have a central brain, AI intelligence, or like a human brain to know what's happening with these transactions. What these hackers are figuring out, that they can manipulate the protocol for what it's intended for, and the protocol will do exactly what it's meant to do. But what it doesn't know is, transactions in and out of this pool, and transactions in and out of this pool, and transactions between different coins. It doesn't know this stuff. All it knows is just to take out the orders that it's programmed to do. And that's the biggest problem with DeFi. It doesn't have a central brain kind of thing that can overlook all the transactions simultaneously in real time. With a system like centralized finance, where this still has human interaction, there's still some sort of human element overseeing smart contracts, okay, as they initiate, and they have safeguards, and they can see what's going on, and then they can block certain things that happen. And a lot of people out there are all for DeFi, and I'm all for DeFi myself. However, I understand that there's certain things a DeFi protocol can't do, and it can't think for itself. Okay, it cannot think for itself. It doesn't have a brain to think. All it does is carry out orders. And with a centralized protocol that is controlled by a central entity, so to speak, at least there's safety mechanisms in place. And people always say, not your private keys, not your crypto. I totally get that side of it, but there's certain things that centralized finance protocols, what they bring to the table, that DeFi still has to learn, and it's the Wild Wild West right now with DeFi. There's pros and cons to everything, but it's something that you guys are really gotta understand, that these DeFi protocols right now, the big ones like Pickle, Aave, Curve, Value Protocol, recently got hacked. They're just really just testnets, really. They're just in their beta. They have not been proven, yet there's millions and millions and millions of dollars sitting in there. There's something like $13 billion sitting in DeFi. And this stuff hasn't been tested, okay? This hasn't been put through like complete testing. All they've done is ordered the code, and they're just basically, the beta test is now with your money. And unfortunately, when this sort of thing happens, well, guess who's left holding the bag? You are. So guys, it's something to think about. Just be very careful when you put your money in these protocols. Just because they have $50 million, $16 million, whatever, you think they're safe. Do not be fooled, because we've seen over the last week, over the last 10 days, big protocols get hacked, and today we just saw another one, 19 million DAI gone. So if you lost your DAI, I feel for you. It's a lesson that everyone can learn, and hopefully this is going to help DeFi. It's going to make things better, and I think it will, but at the expense of people's money. I'm glad it wasn't mine. Alright guys, that is the video done yet another hack video. I don't like bringing these videos, but you need to be informed of what's happening, and it's my job to do that. So guys, be very vigilant out there. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Are you new to crypto and DeFi? You're not sure how to navigate through the scams and keep away from the sharks trying to steal your crypto? This space can be very daunting for newbies. That's why we created 100xcryptoacademy.com. This is not just a course on DeFi, yield farming, and investing, but a real community of like-minded crypto enthusiasts who believe crypto is the key to financial freedom. You'll get 50+ HD on-demand videos, ongoing research analysis and pre-screened, ICO and pre-sales, 4 weekly webinars per month, with live Q&A, private access to our exclusive forum, and our vibrant Telegram group for live chat and updates. All for a low monthly investment. Check out our Patreon at 100xcryptoacademy.com.